So most people who woke up don't want to hear this. But I'm willing to bet that the majority of people who have woken up and immediately jumped into some type of service industry like coaching, energy work, healing work, all of this stuff is not actually the truth of why you came here. And the only reason that you actually got into it is not because you wanted to help people. It's not because you wanted to make the world a better place. It's because you were the parentified child. You were the emotional regulator of your household. You were the manager of your household. And all you've ever known your whole life was caring for others, tending for others, being there for others. And so you wake up and you think, oh my God, I can get paid for doing this thing I've been doing my whole life. But the truth is it's a survival identity. It's not actually the truth of what you came here for. You adapted this skill set through survival, thus not leaving you time to actually develop who it is you really came here to be. This is why the majority of people who wake up, they get into the whole spiritual business and industry. And if you look and you pay attention, most of them afterwards become musicians, DJs, something to do with creative artistic expression. This is because you didn't come here to hold other people's feelings, to be a healer, to be a teacher, to be all of this. And sure, you can do those things, but the place in which you want to be doing them from is having integrated your wounded survival identity. And until you do that, you're going to be constantly burning out in your work. You're going to be feeling this emptiness. You're going to be feeling a weight of responsibility that you just can't seem to get rid of. You're going to be feeling just this empty void. Like it's still not enough. And the burnout, I just got to say, the burnout is the biggest thing. And the only way to actually move through the burnout, the emptiness, is to integrate that wounded identity and realize that there is a real identity that you still have not even touched. And this is what spiritual initiation brings you to. It brings you to that deeper truth. So if you haven't seen my video talking about spiritual initiation versus spiritual awakening, go check that out. Because when we wake up and we have spiritual awakening, this is the initial turning on. This is the awareness. This is becoming conscious. But the spiritual initiation, that's the tough one. This is where you actually realize that your spiritual identity is based on a wounded identity, and that in order to actually be what you came here to be in this life, you need to integrate that wounded identity, let it go, and actually become who you came here to be.